Hello and welcome back to my channel. I understand right now things can be hard because most states throughout the world has asked everybody to stay home and not leave the house unless they have to with necessary needs. So basically we're all on quarantine, lockdowns, solitary confinement, whatever which way you want to define this as. And I can understand that it can be hard for people around the world. And not just that, having schools being closed down and having to have your children at home as well is never the easiest thing to deal with as well. I hope things get back to normal soon, and I hope that your kids aren't driving you crazy or your vice versa. So I'm going to be doing a review on a couple of products instead of just one this time. So you all know I'll be reviewing 3 different items today. But before we get into that, I would like to do a giveaway of a product that I received in the mail for free. I'm not sponsored or anything else like this. It was just one of those things that happened. If I can get 20 more subscribers, I will give 3 of these away to even the old first 10 ones too. But the only way you'll be able to qualify for that is if you like, subscribe, turn on the notifications, and leave a comment. It's the only ways you'll be able to do that. And once I reach 20 subscribers, I'll be giving 3 of them away to 3 different subscribers. So I'm just trying to build up my fan base and everything else. I'm not always going to be doing giveaways. It's just I have so many of these, and I just want to be able to give them a new home. And this is like the best way I can think of. So, on to what I'm reviewing today. One of the items I'm reviewing today is this Lilo Stitch eyeshadow palette. I purchased it from Hot Topic for $16.90. Right now on the website it is listed as $11.83, so you can pay less than what I paid for it online. Also, I'll be doing a review on this Lilo and Stitch makeup brush set holder as well. And this makeup remover for your lipstick as well. So, to start off with the Lilo and Stitch makeup brushes, you get 5 in this set, and they all are different sizes. Sorry, I'm left-handed. I'm trying here, sorry. They all have this Disney logo on it, and each of the brushes have the same pattern on it, but they're in different styles of versions of it, and they're not all the same, but they're the same to an extent, and everything else. With this makeup brush, I don't know the names of them, I just use them, that's all. Is that this one is actually at an angle and it's not straight, which I believe makes it easier to be able to apply it more and disperse it more instead of having it in one location. But the downfall is it can be a little bit harder to clean it out because you have to angle the brush to do it, but you don't want to angle it too much and ruin the bristles. With all the other ones, they're just normal brushes like you would normally see in other places. Yes, this one's discolored because I use it a lot. I do clean it. It's just not all pigment comes out when you try. Even though you try the hardest, it's still going to show from wear and tear. This is the holder for the container. And on the bottom, you got the Disney logo. Apologies. And it's the paint on it is quite well done, and I like it. But the thing is that these are a bit sharp and they can hurt you if you're not careful. I don't like how this is not shaded all the way like it would be to look like a pineapple normally would, and that it's hard to get up into these crevices right behind here to clean it out, to keep the dirt from building up on it. But all in all, it's a cute set. I can't remember how much I paid for it because I'm not able to locate the price for it online just yet. I will list it down in the description box if I'm able to find it, so you all know. And this is the Aloha eyeshadow palette. And on the inside you would get all these colors that you see. 3 skin tones and all these colors. The skin tones I like because it works when you need to like use for a bronzer or a highlighter or to try to cover up something, because it works great. And that's what I like about it. I'm going to show you on a white napkin so it's easier to see, because everybody's skin tone acts for different to products and will show different results. So I just want to show you what the actual colors look like versus what it would look like on me, because that doesn't show you what it looks like. To start off, I'm trying out the light color, and it's really creamy color and everything else, and it's really, really bright. I'm just going to leave it on the brush to make it easier. But see, it's light, very light, and it's very creamy texture. It goes on quite nicely. I like how it feels. It's not as brittle as some other colors, and it actually holds its shape as well. And the darker color will show up on the napkin because it is a darker color, and I like that. And then I'm going to apply the brown shade to it as well. I don't know any of the names of these, so you know. But those are the 3 colors. I know that some of them are harder to see than the others, but those are the 3 colors, going from left from right, going down, going up to down. That's the white, the lightest one, and then the second one, and then the last one. Yes, I know it can be hard to see, and I'm sorry, but I'll show you the palette again with the colors side by side so you can see what I'm talking about. So onto the eyeshadows that I'm going to show you. I'm going to be going from left to right to make it easier to show you the colors, so you know. But I'm going to put them all onto the napkin now instead of later, because it's at the end I'm going to show you what I use to clean my brushes with. And it's going to be a little bit harder to do that when I'm going to have to clean my brushes out when I get done, because some of the colors are a lot lighter than some of the other ones, and I have some darker tones too, and it's just so much harder to bring out those colors when I got so much pigment on my brush from the previous color before. This is the first set from the first row, from left to right, which you can see. I don't know the colors' names, but that's what they look like on a white piece of paper, and everything else, and how smoothly they applicate and everything else, and how much smoother they are. And now here's the next row. It's just, please bear with me, because it's not an easy feat to do, because I have to use a different brush to apply some of the last colors on here, because of that I'm trying to dirty up a brush to show you how I clean them. So give me some credit here, please. I'm trying. So this is the next set from left to right, and you can see how much darker some of them are versus the other, and so forth. But they go on quite nicely. They are very pigmented, that I like, and they work really well, and they work great together. And I love that fact about them, because it's so hard to actually find decent pigments that actually work really well with each other. The other thing with this is that you have this cute little Stitch. You normally see Lilo with Stitch anyways. That pops up every time you open it, and I love that about it. And then you got little pineapples over here, and at the top you will see Ohana means family. And I love that about that because it's unique and it's special to that kind. And it's just really nice to see. And on to the makeup remover. Yes, it does say for your lips. I did pay $1.99 for it. I'm not 100% sure how much this is. I can try to look it up online and see if I can find a description for it. I will let you know in the description box. But I take about a pea size of that on here. Take my brush and I work it in to my brush like that. And then I just bring it to the side and I work it through my brush, trying to remove all the pigmented out of it. And yes, I know some people will be like going, that's meant for your lips, not meant for this, but it works great for this because I don't have that residue that you get, and it's a cheaper motive to be able to do it, and it's less of a problem. I normally don't use napkins, only to like work the pigment in and then dry it off. But I do use them a lot, my napkins, for a while. So I do recycle everything I use as well. If I'm not using it, I find new homes for everything and so forth. But by doing this saves me money because it works for more than one thing and it's multi-purpose. And that I love about it. And it's amazing. And see how all that pigment came out of it? That's one thing that I like about it, and I appreciate the stuff that can do that. But with the bigger brushes that I use, like these, it's a little bit harder to get the pigments out because you have to roll them around like this. Like this. And it sometimes can destroy the bristles if you're not careful, but it does come out clean and well done. And you don't get that weird texture of after slime and stuff like that. But you do get this really nice mint smell from them once it's been cleaned. That's what I like about that. It's because it just, instead of having that really harsh chemical, you actually get this nice mint smell. That's what I'm reviewing today. And some people will ask me why I'm doing this, that. I've seen so many reviews online that says that I just got the product, I haven't tried it, and so forth. I don't like that at all. It's very annoying and irritating. And so I thought, why not try to make reviews on products that I have tried and give you my honest opinion about it. That way you will have a more open variety and understanding of the product versus of I just received it, I haven't tried it yet, and things like that. So that is just what I'm doing, and this is what I enjoy doing. I can't talk today for reasons. I hope you have a wonderful day. Keep smiling and stay optimistic.